Stop putting your manifestations on the pedestal. Or, yeah, stop putting your manifestations on the pedestal. You're the one that controls your reality, not the manifestations. So I guess this can also be like a self-concept video. But the main thing is you are on the pedestal, not what you're manifesting. You have the power to manifest your desires. The desires don't manifest themselves, so they shouldn't be on the pedestal. You should be. I guess the easiest way to explain it is to use an example. Say you're manifesting your SP, or a boyfriend or girlfriend, since that's what we usually call. You don't put them on the pedestal because they're not manifesting you unless, okay, if they're manifesting you too, then yeah, you're on their pedestal. Wait. You cannot be on... If your SP is manifesting you too, they're on their pedestal, whilst you're on your pedestal. They control what they're manifesting, and you're controlling what you are manifesting. So say you're saying they're sweet to you. They have to be sweet to you because that's what you're saying about them. If they're saying, let's see, if they're saying about you that you only care about yourself, then that's how you're going to show up to them, but not to yourself. Because you're saying, I care about others, I care about how others feel. I don't want to hurt people, you know. Oh, and the other part of this is not only you are on your pedestal, but you can use any wording you want in your manifestations, because like I said in the last one, you have your own rules within your reality for when you're manifesting stuff. So most people say you can't say, I don't get sick. Most manifestation coaches will say you can't use words like don't, doesn't, anything negative. But if your rule is those are not negative words, they're just saying, I'm not that, I don't have that, I you know, however in your mind you define that word. So like for me, I can use don't because I say don't and doesn't, don't and doesn't, and words like that don't mean negativity. They mean positivity. They mean okay, I'll use the example of I don't get sick. So say you know someone that is always going to the doctor. Oh, I have this cough. Oh, I have a runny nose. Oh, I have watery eyes. They're looking in the 3D for the reason that is happening to them. So if they go to the doctor and the doctor says, oh, you just have a cold, they're going to be like, I knew it. I knew I was sick. But for you, or for me, I'm not going to say you because you may have different rules. But for me, when I say I'm not sick, I never get sick, I don't have a cold, I don't have a runny nose, the don't, the doesn't, the... I'm looking for my 3D to show that I'm never sick. I don't have a runny nose. I don't have watery eyes. My ears aren't plugged. Instead of going to the doctor and saying, well, I have all these problems. And then they come back, oh yeah, you have a cold, or you have the flu, or you have, whatever their diagnosis is. But for your rules to work, in your reality, you have to be on the pedestal, not what you're manifesting. So like I just said with the example of being sick, like hypochondriacs always think they're sick. They are going to manifest the fact they are sick. They do have something wrong with them because they're always thinking that there's something wrong with them. But if you say, if your rules are you can use don't or doesn't or never or whatever word most people think is negative, then in your reality, the don't, doesn't, never isn't negative. It's just saying you for yourself believe that in the cases when you use those words, it's describing that you aren't in the reality of being sick, of having that, of because a lot of manifestation coaches I've heard of say that like the don't, doesn't is coming from lack. But would you want to lack not being healthy? No. You want to be in prosperity of being healthy. So for me, don't, like in the cases of sickness, the don't, doesn't, never mean prosperity. I'm never sick. I never have this happen. This doesn't happen to me. Like I'll just use an example of one of my affirmations. So, my parents believe, because I got tested for it and it showed positively on the test that I do have it when I was in school, that I have ADHD. But in my mind, I say I don't have ADHD, and in my reality, I don't. So that will manifest. in the fact that I don't have it. So say you don't want to get sick. You can either say, if your rule is like mine, that aren't coming from lack, they're coming from abundance of health, then when you say, I never get sick, I never have a runny nose, I never have allergies, I'm not allergic to anything like that, you'll come from a place of abundance of not having that happen to you. But like I said, you can't put the fact you never get sick on the pedestal. You yourself have to be on the pedestal. Because you're the controller, not the affirmations or the music you listen to or whatever. You are in control of what you're manifesting. So you have to be on the pedestal.